Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to the channel. It is April 15th, and I would bet that it was May 15th today. I mean, it is gorgeous. This clover is growing like crazy. It's about 8 to 10 inches tall, pretty thick. They seeded at about 15 pounds an acre, medium red clover. So we're gonna take it down this afternoon. So I'm running about 8.5 to 9 mile an hour. That's about all this 8320. Can pull that 20-foot Rubin. Need just a little bit more horsepower. A lot of times I'll have it on the 9520T. But we're putting on nitrogen on the conventional acres. So I was using this to work down. I got the cereal rye already worked down, and we got one other field of clover worked already. Just one of those times a year where I grab my camera, but everything is going on. Just didn't get any video of it, so I'm trying to get one for you today. So I'm running about between 3 and 4 on both indicators. That gets me about 3 to 4 inches deep. Those indicators really, they're not in inches, they're just numbers, that's all they are. But it seems to work out that way. And again, like I've said in my previous videos, I skip 2 passes and I'll go around and skip another 2, and then I'll fill them in. It's just a lot easier to turn that way, and with a 20-foot speed disc, I can turn a little bit shorter on the ends doing it that way, so works out pretty good with auto steer. So I'm gonna jump out here and show you guys how it looks. Looks pretty good. Looks kind of bad too. So from a conventional farmer standpoint, I would say this looks like a disaster. I guess that's kind of what I always thought. You know, I mean, you never want big root balls like that, but clover will melt down pretty quickly. Got a couple years experience doing this, so this will look a lot different here in another week. So just need to give it time to melt down, get a rain on it. All this green stuff, it'll start to decay, and a lot of it will just melt away and disappear. So there is some that's not getting dug out. A lot of it is. A lot of it's really good. It got full width on a lot of this. Yeah, there's one right here. So he didn't get dug out, but I kind of figured that I'm gonna have to make a second pass anyway. I have not had any chicken litter spread on this. So as soon as that litter gets delivered and they get it spread, I'll work it in just as quick as they get off the field. And that way, I can take advantage of that ammonium nitrate, or ammonium, not nitrate, the ammonia in the chicken litter. That way I can incorporate it and it won't volatilize into the atmosphere. So yeah, gonna take advantage of that, doing it that way. I've been spreading litter in the fall the past couple years. This year I decided to do spring and see how it works out. So you can kind of tell by my footprints here. I mean, that's pretty thick clover. And that's what I want. I want it thick and I want it to produce a lot of nitrogen. So I'll take a second here to tell you a little bit about this field. This was wheat last year, and then this part over here was oats. So I frost seeded the clover, I don't know, back in March, I think. And then over here, after I cut the oats, I seeded a 19-way mix. It had a whole bunch of stuff in it. A couple videos, well, yeah, a couple videos back in the corn harvest, I talk about the first year I had that 19-way mix over there. So I tried it again this year, or last year, and I like it a lot better. Not putting litter on beforehand, so it didn't get quite as tall, but the problem I had last year was it was so dry that it only got about, well, you can see about how tall stuff is. That's about all the taller it got, about 2 foot. And then everything went to seed. So it's kind of disappointing. You actually see sunflowers right here. So that's a sunflower. And there's one. So obviously, you know, sunflowers, they're supposed to be 6 foot tall. So that's what happened last year because we didn't have any rain. So clover came back really well. Not exactly sure what this is. Kind of looks, I think this might be kale. That might be rapeseed. I don't know for sure, but yeah, I think it's pretty neat to see something different other than just clover. Got a turnip there. So we'll see how this does. Kind of want to compare, since this whole field is going to be corn, I'll compare yield, see which one seems to do better. It's going to get the same litter program, and everything's going to be the same except, you know, the clover versus the 19-way mix. So we'll see how that turns out. I don't know if it'll be any different or not, but yeah, we'll just see how it goes, and hopefully it works down as well as the clover is going. Okay, so this 19-way mix is actually working up really good. A lot of the stuff is pretty young because it was seeded right around the end of July. So the clover, the roots aren't, it doesn't have a big old tap root like the frost seeded stuff, because that frost seeded stuff had, well, it was 6 months. It was growing 6 months longer than this. You know, got established a lot easier, and yeah, just had a lot more time to grow. I'm a little torn because I really would like to have this clover grow a little bit more, but the problem I'm having is I've got some thistles out here, and I want to get those and try to work them under before they get, see, there's some right here. So I want to try to get these ripped out while they're still pretty young before they get, you know, super big, deep root on them. So I just want to go ahead and work it so I can get these guys ripped out. And I guess I take the cover crop with it. So that's just one decision I got to make, and that's what I'm going to do. So the clover will take only the red clover. It'll take a couple passes to kill. I'm almost certain this is going to kill in one pass. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so whether these get reined back in and rerouted, I don't know, but I tried to get everything worked this week while we had really good, warm, dry, sunny weather. So here in the 19-way mix, I raised it up just one notch. I'm running on number 2 on both indicators. I didn't need to go quite as deep just because this cover crop isn't rooted quite as deep as just the straight clover. It's a little bit more wet on this side. I'm not sure if it's just from all the other winter kill cover crops. You can see a lot of them are kind of bent over and you know, kind of covered the ground a little bit. I don't know whether it's from that, just not allowing it to dry out as much, or if it's just that straight clover just took up so much moisture in the ground. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would appreciate that, and give my video a thumbs up if you liked it. Hopefully I make it interesting. I try to show a lot of detail in my videos. Me personally, I like watching videos for the information content, not just not just for entertainment. So I guess that's what I gear my videos towards. So yeah, just let me know if you want to see something, if there's something that caught your interest, and you want to know more about it. So thanks for watching.